Today, my friends and I built a Christmas village in Minecraft. But before we can get into that, we've got a few other things we've got to attend to, because something weird has been going on. If I head over this way, you'll see that all of my villagers have gone missing. I had a whole bunch stockpiled in here so I can make a second level to this trading hall, but they all just disappeared one day. But the weird thing is it's not the ones in my trading hall. All the ones in my trading hall and iron farm are still here. But we're going to have to get some new villagers. So we're going to go meet up with Aussie Gamer to grab some villagers from his breeder. Hello? Anyone home? You in there? Oh,
Yeah,
how's it going?
that's going alright. How's it going with you?
It's going pretty good. Although, my villagers kind of disappeared, and I'm hearing that you had the same problem?
Yeah, mine dissolves and disappears. I found a couple of them though.
You found a
Found
couple?
them.
Okay, good. Yeah, a couple of mine didn't disappear too, but it was only the ones in my trading hall. So, looks like you got two back in your breeder here.
And then I got
Yeah.
quite a bit. I've been
Oh,
fizzling it.
awesome. Well, if it's alright, I might steal two of those guys.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of those.
Perfect. So Ozzy has sent us two villagers, and they should be coming into our render any second now. Oh, here they are. Alright, now you guys should get straight to work making some more babies for me. With that out of the way, it was time to head out and find the perfect spot for our Christmas village. So I've found a snow biome, but now I've just got to look for a place that gives really Christmassy vibes. As I'm starting to crest this hill, I think this looks like a pretty good spot. It's got kind of sloping hills that makes it look kind of enclosed, and I think that would give the perfect vibe for a cozy little village. Taking a little more of a look here, we found this perfect circle, and I think this would be the perfect spot to put a Christmas tree. And then coming over here, it looks like there's even a spot that we could put some coal mines. I mean, hey, there's some coal there. So I've gone ahead and set up a little portal here that's connected to our nether hub. Frosty and I set up our nether hub yesterday, so that way people can get here without too much of a hassle. So now naturally, the next step in the process is going to be gathering some materials for the builds. Starting off with the Christmas tree, I had to find a way to decorate it. After a bunch of trial and error, I finally landed on glazed terracotta for the ornaments and torches for the lights. After gathering the ornaments, the next step was some glowstone so that our star would actually light up. Moving on to the house, I want the block palette to be very spruce heavy, but for it not to look boring, that means I have to do a really good job of texturing things, so I gathered up some mud and then crafted some packed mud and mud bricks to mix in with all that spruce. Now that I've got all of these materials gathered, it's time to transfer them all over to the snow biome. And I've decided that the best way to do that is going to be with boats. So let's go ahead and hook this boat up to us and set off on our journey. It's going to be a long one. So that was like a 45-minute journey, but it's low-key all good because I got to watch a whole episode of Kenobi, which I've been rewatching for like the 7th time. But that was awesome. So I've got all of the materials in here, and let's get straight into building. So I accidentally muted my mic for these clips, but I am really loving this place so far. I have one more bit of detail I want to add to the house. I want to add some little Christmas lights on the shelves I have on the front and sides, and I think the texturing turned out really well, making the house look like it has some wear and tear that's been patched up over the centuries that it's been here for. But I am also loving this tree so much. I've been really trying to get better at making custom trees, and it's starting to show a little bit. I also learned that copper torches exist, which is perfect because I was a little worried about having too much of the harsh red and blue torches, but having green ones to add in fits the vibe just so well. One of my new favorite texturing hacks is adding these signs, which kind of allow the the depth to blend into the trapdoor here. And I've also been loving putting them over the mud because it just conceals a little bit of that texture, which then connects the texture on either side to each other. It also adds depth. It's perfect. I love it. The next thing I'm going to do is make a pathway kind of connecting everything I have so far, and maybe even a bit of a front gate sort of thing. So here we are with it all completed, and I am really starting to love this place. I made these big kind of candy canes as the entranceway, and I think that fits the vibe perfectly. If we hop into free cam, I absolutely love how this path is kind of winding through, although I'm realizing that it's got some snow on it that I should probably try and fix. I think I have some string in here. So I've gone ahead and sprinkled a little bit of string around. It hasn't fixed the issue totally. We'll need to get some more for that. But like I said, I really love this kind of little curve we've got going, and I'm hoping once some other people get their houses set up around the place, we can branch the path out, and it'll make this place look super nice and connected. But I also just love this viewpoint right here. You've got the path kind of leading the eye into the build, and then you've got the framing of these, and I just love it. Now, the next thing I'm wanting to do is make a bit of an interior for this house because it's looking super bland, super boring, and just nothing inside. So I want to make a nice, cozy Christmas interior. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to do that. Starting with the floor, I've gone for a kind of varied texture design between the spruce log and the dark oak slab, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm not really sure what else to do, so I guess we're just going to keep this and move on to the next bit. So I've made this mantle, and I'm liking it so far. I'm wondering if maybe we fully cover up the sides. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. I think my interiors aren't that good at the moment, so they're going to need some work, but hopefully they'll get a little bit better throughout this build. And that's when we had a bit of an unexpected visitor.
Hi.
Why, hello there. You've so now you've scared everyone on the server. Just pop up out of nowhere while I'm trying to figure out my interior here.
I gotta say, this is lovely. I came out of the portal
Thank
and
you.
I looked over at this house and I was like, goodness gracious, I would never be able to decorate like this. Like, this is insane to me. I love the
Thanks.
Christmas lights. That's something I probably could have thought of, but the rest, like the texturing, like, it's just incredible. The texturing, the shaping, everything.
Thank you. Yeah, it took me several hours to pull together. The Christmas lights were actually an accident. I had those
Really?
blocks to try and make some candy canes, and then I accidentally threw one in there, and I was like, oh, hold on, that'd be a good idea. So yeah, that was a
That is
complete
amazing.
accident.
I
But
love it.
yeah, no, it worked
You
out pretty
definitely be
well.
able to like it works that it's incorporated into the build like this as well because it's not too like noticeable when it's
Yeah,
on this side of the building. I love this village. This is great. I
thanks.
was considering, coming over here and building once I finished my starter base. And then I just saw this, and I'm like, well, there's no way I'd even be able to fit in the village with your talent. Like, this is ridiculous.
Nah, you come on over and build something. That way, because I'm wanting it to fill up. I can't. I've only got one more day, so I need other people to help me out and build some stuff. So I'd
I
love to
don't
see what
know.
you can build.
We'll see. I'm not as good of a builder as you are, especially in this type of style. Like, I
I'm not gonna
definitely
lie.
am just a
I
better industrial
never thought
builder.
I would be able to pull something like this off.
Really?
No, never in a million years.
But
Okay,
for
odd
sure, I
spawner. That's
have a
crazy.
triple spawner of a spider spawner, a cave spider spawner, and a zombie spawner.
Oh,
The
that's
fourth
awesome.
spawner is a skeleton spawner, so maybe I'll have enough for
Oh, that
that.
would be a
But we'll
great
see.
farm. Be super
I
awesome.
know, right?
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. I'll make it at some point, but it's definitely not on the bucket list right now, to be
Yeah.
perfectly honest
Fair
with you.
enough. Well, when you do get some, let me know because I've got to cover this path up in string because it keeps snowing and then I have to go
Yeah.
through and remove all the snow.
I'm looking at this tree and I'm loving it as well. Like, this is great. I'm loving everything you build here,
Yeah,
man.
I've been really working on my custom tree skills and I'm glad this one finally turned out. I've got a whole bunch planned for my next video, but this one I'm
Mhm.
pretty happy with how it turned out. And I didn't know we have copper torches in the game, but I really like that because the
Yeah,
torches
I'm
give you
actually using
range.
that for my base.
Awesome. Because I was a little worried about like the harsher red and the blue, and I was like, I don't know how that's going to look. But then you mix in the green with the yellow, and then it evens out pretty well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is great. I'm loving it. It's got all the different types.
Yeah.
I assume that the candy canes are where you want the focal point to be, right?
That's kind of like the
This is kind of
entrance.
like the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might do my thumbnail through here.
Oh my goodness gracious. I would have never thought to use pale oak shelves for something like this.
I'm not. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I want a vertical slab to just round that out a little bit. Uh,
Hmm.
but then the closest thing we have to that is the shelves. I don't love that it comes out and then goes back in, but from afar it doesn't look too bad. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't even notice it until I got up close. Like, this is great. Everything
yeah.
about this is great, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I'll definitely have to. I mean, I'll definitely try to build something. You'll definitely see something here from me when you come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, and then I also, hopefully, when you come back from your trip, you should definitely come check out my starter base because by then it should be done.
Yeah, yeah, I will. And actually,
So
here,
yeah, this is. I mean,
let me show you a
I'm
little
just. This is
something.
amazing.
If you come over here, there's
Oh.
I think, yeah, it's just through here. There's this empty area down here. And I was thinking we put something like a Santa's workshop down here. So I don't know what type of builder you are, but
Oh.
if that's something you'd be into, then you could totally do something like that.
It's definitely something I'll think about doing for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I will put my mind to it because I don't know if I work in that type of style personally. Like
Yeah,
I'm
no, fair
more of a,
enough, fair
like
enough.
a like you see my industrial district. I much prefer just industrial builds. I
Yeah, yeah.
prefer terraforming. Terraforming is my go-to. Which
Here,
all right,
alternatively, I've got loads of ideas going on in here, so I'll just give you a few options just so you can pick
okay,
what you think would be best. But there's some little like cave things over here, and I've thought about putting like a coal mine over here. I don't know if that'd be something you'd be into, but
that I can definitely figure some stuff out with that. Like I can make some type of drill, you know,
yeah, yeah.
and
So
it's gonna
yeah,
be
if
like
that's
just
something
a
you'd
bunch
be
of
into, then
coal.
have at her.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm gonna probably go build that extra layer on my iron farm now, just to
All
get
right,
some more iron coming
sounds good. Well,
in.
good luck with that, and I'll catch you later.
Take care.
Yeah, you too. Well, that was nice. I am really starting to love this. In here, I've got some. I kind of got a bit of a carpet going, as you can see, and I got some couches. I think the next step is on one of these sides, I should have like a bit of a dining room and a kitchen, and then I think on the other side over here, maybe. Yeah, I think because over here you've got kind of the dirt through the window. So over here, I want to have the Christmas tree. I have no idea how I'm going to build a Christmas tree in here, but we're gonna figure it out and see if we can put some little presents around. See if I can come up with some ideas for that. Maybe a bookshelf somewhere. Maybe a bookshelf here. This would make a good bookshelf. Maybe not though, because that block is there. But I'm not totally sure. We'll figure it out, and I'll bring you guys back. So I finished it, and I really, really, really like it. I kind of just went all in and decided to do the whole thing, but here it is. I think it looks pretty darn good. Over here, we've got a nice little kind of office space with a couch set up that then looks onto the Christmas tree. I think I did an okay job of decorating it and making it look like there's presents under here, but I really wish we had shulker boxes. Unfortunately, we haven't been to the end yet, so that's the best we can do, but I still think it looks pretty nice. I love the mantelpiece. I decided to switch out the backs here for shelves, and I think that looks a lot better, at least from the back. It doesn't just look the same, it's a different texture. And then over here, we've got the kitchen. I'm yet to put in the table. I want to do something cool with that with the armor stands, but I'm waiting on Ozzy to bring back some redstone. And then we got this along here. We got the Christmas lights, which I really like. You know, it's just normal Minecraft kitchen, but it still looks pretty cozy. I'm also going to hang some copper lamps from the ceiling and wait for them to oxidize all the way, and I think that'll look really, really nice, but I'm waiting for those to smelt up. So unfortunately, we are super short on time for this video, so I'm only going to do one more thing, and that is making Santa's sleigh somewhere up in here. I think that'll make for a pretty good viewpoint. We've got Axo's making her base over there. We've got Aussie Gamers making his base over there. And I think some others have some plans to come and make their bases too. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a time lapse of me making Santa's sleigh and reindeer. And with that, I think my contributions to the Christmas village are done. We've got a beautiful house here. I absolutely love it. It's got a nice, beautiful interior. If we walk through here, I've let these lanterns age, and I think it looks absolutely amazing in here. We've got a super nice Christmas tree out here. We've even got a little bit of snow on it in some places. And then up here, I made Santa's sleigh. Not gonna lie, it does not look amazing from above, but that's not where we're gonna see it from. Everyone's gonna be seeing it from down here. And from down here, I think it looks pretty darn good. We got Aussie Gamer over here is building his house. Axa was just over here building her house. So the whole area is starting to come together a little bit. We got these gorgeous candy canes right here, a nice winding path going all along. I even added these berry bushes to it. I'm super happy with this. That's it for today, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, if you have any suggestions on how I can do better, please let me know in the comments below. Have a good one. See ya.